Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm back. I'm back. And the Shannon, yes, I saw your community post and I'm going to share it right now because I think this is a good idea. I myself normally adopt a family every year. Plus, I donate, when you see canned goods and stuff at the store, they're asking you to drop off something. So I'm going to share this on my community tab as well. Um, Giving season. Okay, so I'm going to share this on my community tab as well. So Shannon has put out a challenge. She says, if we all do a little, it would add up to a lot. Challenge your viewers to snap a picture of donating just a few things. Let's see whose subscribers donate the most. Call out another content creator, spread the challenge. Even if we don't win, people who need it do. I'll call out a channel later today. The holidays are fast approaching, as we know. A lot of families are struggling, not just SNAP benefits, but military families and government workers who aren't getting paid. Please consider when you're at the grocery store, just pick up an extra can or two of something, a few boxes of stuffing, a few jars of gravy, cake mix, frosting, anything, and drop it off at a food pantry. Even if the shutdown stops today, which they're trying to tap into the reserves because there is money that's there. These families are still a month behind in bills and other needs. If you see a toy on sale or other items older children might like, pick it up and take it to a toy drive. If we do a little, it would add up to a lot. Focus on your area this holiday season. And I think that is a great idea. So I saw that when I was reading, when I came, sat here, and I saw the comments. Hi, Wendy. You were just watching this morning's live. Happy Halloween, Pappy. Simply Sophie. Hi, Sophie. I saw your tag, and we're going to talk about that. Hi, everyone. Hi, Selfie. Hello, Appalachian Haint. How are you? Hi, Sweet Potato. Let me get on my other screen because that's too small. Wisco Gal Boo. Hello. Happy birthday, Selfie Queen. Hi, Ann. How are you? Sweet Potato, Misty Mo. Hi, hi, hi. So, um, Sophie tagged me in a post that Texas girl did. Okay. And I'm going to talk about that because that is so fucked up. Excuse my language. That is so messed up. Hi, Chantel. First of all, you knew about Amber's past. It's been talked about on your channel, on Rumble, when Bomb was going off on Amber, when Jenny Jen was talking about Amber, and your words were, that was Amber's past. And I don't, let me see the words, I don't, something about her doing what she needed to do to take care of her kids. Now, when I go to read it, Devious is asking you, didn't you know this? You're saying you didn't. That's a lie. That is a lie. Everybody in this chat, and I hate to say this, put a one in the chat if you know about Amber's past, on what Amber used to do. You yourself said you used to like Brooke. Well, you used to watch Brooke when she was going at Amber. She's always like Brooke, and she didn't really know Amber that well. What was Brooke always discussing about Amber? Finger in the fish, talking about her being a madam or her squirting 6 feet. That was all over YouTube. All over YouTube. You can't tell me you didn't know about Amber's past when you've spoken on it. Hi, Jess Fletch. Why lie? Why lie? Hi, Michelle LaBelle. Hi, Gamecock Jenny. If you followed Brooke and you followed Bombshell when her and Amber were going at it, what was the topic of conversation all the time? Hi, Sarah motherfucking Z. How are you? Hi, Snuggle Bunny. You're lying. Just like you lied and said that I was already on that call. Just like you lied about that. Why keep lying? Hi, Susan Georgia Peach. Susan, did you know about Amber's past? Did you put a one in the chat? Hi, Mothership. She's lying. I don't get it. I don't get why you want to play the victim, but yet you say that you're not weak. Girl, stop. You watch Brooke, you watch Amber, you watch Jen, you watch Paige. Don't tell me you didn't know. You at High Hoot, long time. You said it even on the panel you shared with Amber. But now you want to share Bombshell's live because she's speaking about Amber. When you have dogged this woman out. Girl, stop. We're going to get in where we fit in, right? She's a bold-faced lie. Bold-faced lie. Thank you. Thank you, Susan Georgia Peach. Thank you. Why lie? Why lie and say you didn't know? I couldn't believe that shit. I just couldn't believe that shit when I read it. Jesus. Thank you, Selfie. She knows everything. They've spoken about it on the panel. I don't get how you can fix your face. Jesus, fix your face to even say that shit. You've been caught in every lie. Every single lie. Somebody asked you to please explain what did you mean that you were lost in Heidi's chat. And then a few ways down you say, I didn't know you were on Heidi's panel. The best thing you could have done for yourself is to say, I forgot. I don't remember really what happened. I was agitated. My emotions were running high. You could have said anything instead of trying to keep trying to double down on your lies. I don't think she can go live. Who knows? Then you tried to strike Amber. Well, you did. But guess what? The video is back up. It's just a post full of lies. Hi, Jilly Bean. She struck her. And Amber didn't even know her video was up because I was going through the videos. And God knows Amber and them got a lot of videos to try to find them talking about it on a live stream. And I do believe that it was I was going through videos. I was skipping forward to listen to the conversation to see but I know it's been brought up on panel, especially on Rumble. I know it has. And I remember what she said. The only thing they have is the same, because Amber was saying Bomb's gonna come with the platypus foot, the finger and the fish. She's gonna come with, and she was like, no one can fault you for doing what you had to do to take care of your children. I let them. And I'm sitting there going, why do you keep doing this? And her words are, I didn't know this is just a, I didn't know this. It was just a few days ago, but the comment was made to me by Amber on her stream yesterday. The internet is forever. That is true. It's gone too far. I will be addressing it because I need to. When are you going to address it? When are you going to address it? I own what I did. No, you're not. You're not owning anything because you're still lying. I own what I did and how I acted, but I did not and will not let it be said I wrote that email. I had no involvement in that, and why would I? Amber and Flavors were friends from way back in JJ's, and recently that girl, okay, again, Amber and Flavor were friends, okay? Why do you have to keep bringing up Flavor in this too? Amber and Flavor were friends. You knew they were talking. They had a group chat. And then they had another falling out. Now, I did find that that video when Amber and Flavor had they falling out again because Amber was live on Rumble and she didn't know that Flavor was going to be live on YouTube. And Amber was showing, how she had sent her that message. So I did find that. Again, they were friends. The problem is you told Amber that if she and Flavor started talking again, you were out. Just like you told Susan Georgia Peach, if she started talking to Bombshell again, you were out. Those are your words. We're waiting for you to address this. All you're doing is wearing down that community post. And matter of fact, I think I'm going to start going through your community posts where you're outright lying on me, and I will start striking you and see can I take your channel. Because you're steady lying and you're steady putting my name there. I feel harassed. I feel bullied. You're lying. I don't know what Flavor did to her. From what Georgia Peach had to say when she was on my panel, is that she was just truly obsessed with Flavor. This whole shit is crazy. I really don't understand. How do you sit there day in and day out? And then you said that you weren't watching anything, but it seems you watch everything because every time someone looks around, you're making a community post. So you see me, if I got something to say, I strike up my live and I come live. I'm not going to keep going on my community post because I want to make sure everyone can hear what the fuck I have to say. And I understand why Flavor got mad the other night when she was doing that commentary on my stream. I understand fully why she got upset. You want everybody to not judge you on your past or not talking about the stuff you used to do. Shit, when you were on JJJ's panel that day, I swore you sounded inebriated then when I heard that shit the other night. You're so busy trying to play the victim. You are not the victim here. Not at all. famous singer Patty. Jesus Christ. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I just happened to look and I saw that. Oh God. Mm. You're not a victim. No one set you up. No one did anything to you. You felt ignored from that point on. This is almost a week ago, and we still haven't heard you address it, except for on a community post, and you steady lying. Girl, what is your question, Mo's lice infected boss? Oh, yes. And then I see I was in my I timed out by on a high tobo. So I see where I was on my laptop and I was looking through Amber Stream. So I just happened to click on mentions and I see where Mo tagged my name in something having to do with you, Tobo, something about giving bomb information. And my polite Mo, I'm going to ask you now. Please don't tag me on in anything else. I don't want to be involved with whatever you have going on with Tobo unless you are responsible for that spreadsheet. Then I will speak on you. Don't tag me. Okay? I go into Tobo. She's talking about the spreadsheet, what happened in the Discord. And I hope you're listening because you were cheated. Y'all were treated like stepchildren. You know, they put you in a room so other people can hear your conversations. Don't tag me. Hi, Lauren Marie. Whatever problems you have with Tobo is between you and Tobo. Period. Don't tag me. There's only one way to get over it. Meet me at the stage. Old fashioned sing off winner takes all. Hi. Hi, egoism. I keep trying to, is it egoism or igorism? I can't. Hello, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you. Yeah, don't tag me. I don't want nothing to do with that shit. Unless it concerns me, unless Tobo went live and was speaking on me, don't tag me. In whatever issues you have with Tobo, I don't care. None of my business. Just like I would have preferred Texas Girl not to put my name in this bullshit with what was going on between her and Amber. Don't tag me in that shit. You don't see me going around here tagging all you people. For what? Why? I know you're not involved with the spreadsheet stuff because you were over at Bombs at that time. So my concern was my name on that spreadsheet. Oh, she's coming at you for Jenny Jin Jin. Hi, Ken it before. Seen it before. Is it seen it before or can it before? See it. Well, I'm going to say seen it before. And I want to know, where is Laylo? Because I'm sure Laylo heard when Amber played that recording. I know she knows that she was lied to. Hi, Diamond Cutter. The best thing for her at this point is to act like a ghost got her and disappeared for a while. She's too old to be doing this crap. Grow some thicker skin before you return, Texas Girl. Winnie the Pooh, the donkey, Igor, add an ism. Okay, Igorism. Igorism. Got you. All right, got you. Hi, Sassy. How are you? Happy Halloween. I'm just saying, this shit has been blown out of proportion. Even with that, oh God. When she woke up on Sunday, all she had to do, even though I said I want an apology, she could have just sent me a message. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have did that yesterday. And it'd have been done. I wouldn't speak to her again, but we would have been done. I just don't understand this bullshit. Now, last night, well, let's talk about Bella Marie. So this morning I went live doing my morning coffee, and Con came in. That's the name they use. Con, C-O-N, under Bella Marie's account. Hey, pick me. What's up, girl? Under Bella Marie's account. So Jenny doesn't have Paige. Okay. So Paige has still not surfaced. Anyway, she came in and said that Bella was on life support. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. She said Bella was on life support and that she's Bella's friend, and she was using Bella's social media platforms, just to let everyone know. Allegedly, Bella was hit by a car while drunk. Bella was hit by a car while drunk. So we thought Bella was drinking and driving. Well, somebody said, and I'm like, I don't remember her driving, but undoubtedly, Bella was drunk and was hit by a car. So she says that she's been putting it all over Bella's social media. So she asked for my IG, because she said they've been posting all over Bella's social media. So she found me. She sent me a message. And I said, accept my request. Because Bella was, I guess, following me. I wasn't. So I go onto Bella's social media. And guess what? Take a guess. There is nothing about Bella being in the hospital. Wait a minute. Hold on. There was nothing about, well, I see something with Bella in the hospital. This is a while back. But that's on TikTok. And I'm just looking through here. This is old. And when I tell you, I don't see anything about Bella being hit by a car and being in ICU. I don't see it. Okay, Igor is my favorite from Winnie the Pooh. Oh, okay. Igor is that donkey with the big eyes, right? I don't see anything about Bella being in the hospital. And I've gone down, I'm looking, I'm sorry, there's something that's pinned, which was a minute ago. Some people need to find God. She's talking about TL there. I don't know where this post is. And she said they've been posting it all over the place. There's one that says, please keep me in your prayers that I stay safe and don't get hurt. I'm scared that something is going to happen. The police won't do anything about the situation, and it sucks. When is the police going to step in and do something about it? When they find me dead on the floor of fighting for my life in a hospital, or when it's too late to do anything about it? This has been a while ago, so I don't know. I have no idea. But she said they were putting it on her social media stuff. You don't understand why people keep calling you a hag. Eorism. Eorism. Con be conning. So I went to look because the comments in the chat, hi, break the silence. The comments in the chat will break the silence. Okay, did you hear last night when Toba went over her conversation with Paige, and she says that she feels that she was trying to be iced out, so it was time for her to do a disappearing act again. So maybe that's why. Yes, you can ask me a question, but I don't see anything about her being in the hospital or hit by a car like we expected. Bella having a best friend. I'm sorry. Hi, Flavor. She said her name was Khan. I'm like, wait a minute. So it plays into what Flavor, and then we're talking about last night about toast. And you look too. Okay, sweet potato, I'm not crazy. The Toasty twins. So undoubtedly, Toasty has a sister that sounds just like her. Uh, I know twins, men that don't sound alike. I know twin girls that don't sound alike. I mean, we're talking about identical twins, okay? And I remember I heard her say that everybody thinks that they're twins. So I guess that was to find the reason why their voice sounded alike. But when you listen to her speaking, and there were several things she said that which was throwing her off. Uh, this woman said that her sister was hit by a tow truck driver, and he happens to be drunk. And Flavor made a point. It was nowhere in the paper. There was no news about it, no nothing. But her father was going to be suing, tow truck driver, and that they had one uh, one county cop there and one city police that was at her sister's room. Did they think that the tow truck driver was going to come to the hospital and finish her off? I'm just confused by that. Did they think that tow truck driver who hit her sister and put her in ICU was going to come to the hospital and finish her sister off? Did we? Now, I don't know if you guys missed it, but I stated it in the live last night when they were talking about the cash apps, and she said that her sister had just got a cash app because she told her she should have had one. She goes, oh, I have PayPal or Venmo, whatever she said. And she says, but she had just started it, and I saw she had blessed someone. She was talking about Michelle, and that she was going to get Michelle some food for Thanksgiving. So all of a sudden, I guess the tablet started going off, and she says, oh, you guys are awesome. I need to start me a YouTube channel. Did anybody catch that? She was going to start a YouTube channel so she can get cash apps. Did anybody catch her say? Did anybody catch that? She said, she kept talking about her dad. So Flavor made a point. She says, whatever happened with that? Did your dad ever follow through? So then I hear she's talking about her daughter. Well, her son had a game. Well, her son nephew had a game, and her daughter had cheer. Now, the woman is in a hospital on life support. just happened, and her kids were going to want to participate in sporting events. Her dad was going to go take the kids to their activities. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Got you. Got you. Got you. Uh-huh. And then Flavor also stated that when Toasty got out the hospital, she said it was her left arm. Did anybody see hospital reports? Did anybody see any of that? Because they wanted Flavor to prove her stuff. They wanted Flavor to prove when she had a stroke and she went into her portal and showed all of her stuff. Did anybody ever ask this woman to show proof? And lady, I am so serious. This is like people lying about cancer. Okay, people have family members who were killed by drunk drivers. Shit, Bella's in ICU. She's on live support, not life. She's on live LIVE support. Okay, allegedly for being hit by a drunk driver. You have family members, people that have lost family and friends. This woman, I forgot what show she's on. Her husband was just killed on a Houston freeway, wrong way collision with a drunk driver. So I take it that you collected a lot of money. Flavor said you collected a lot of money. Can you please put the proof out that you were in the hospital with a broken, with a cast on your left or right arm, whatever arm it was, or a full body cast? Can you show that proof, please? Because if anybody, and then I hear that Jenny Jen didn't believe it either. And I kept hearing her say, they sound just alike. I think it's a wig. I think it's a wig. I really think it's a wig. So I'm just asking, did anybody ever ask her for proof? Like they asked for Flavor? Like they asked, as Texas girl want to know, where are the receipts with all the thousands of dollars that Bomb got from her subscribers that we've asked her for? Well, then you go ask Bomb for those receipts. Because even after that show you did, you still went back over the bombs and you were modding. So I'm sure you still have a lot of animosity about Bomb, even while you were modding. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying on that one, girl. Because you know the conversations. And I'm like, well, why go in there? You still need to know the body part. But again, I find that so coincidental that, and we know Bella watches Rumble. We know she watches everything. I just don't get it. I I just don't get it. Well, is Bella ill? Because we know Bella. But again, where is the money? Where is the money? Because if you go back and listen to Tobo's stream last night and listen to the whole toast thing, and I'm listening to this going, I'm even writing in the chat, bullshit. I'm writing bullshit. And then when she said that she's going to go back up and sit with her sister because it's almost time for her to wake up so she can eat dinner. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And Jen got her a card and she was going to read it to her. Because she knows she hears her. But then in the next instance, she's going to be waking up to eat. Hello? Hello? Now, a lot of you know that I've experienced people being uh, in ICU and on life support and all this other stuff, and they're not waking you up to feed you. That's what they have those tubes in there for you. They can feed you intravenously. You know what I mean? So when I heard that, I went, huh? Y'all need to go back and finish that. Her sister said she's going to go back up and sit with her sister because now is visiting out. Oh, but also, the hospital, even though they have visiting hours, that, they're not supposed to be there, but they let them stay. Now, my question was, if she's in ICU, you're not staying in that room. You may be downstairs or in the family area where people stay at all night long when but you're not going to be in that room. You're not going to be in that room. They're not twins. I toasted twin is named Brad. Hi, my daddy. Hi, daddy. I'm serious. Y'all have to listen to that live. And I'm just like, and just like when I had Texas Girl on my panel, wasn't really paying attention. And I kept hearing Flavor saying, I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid. No, because when you're on panel with someone, you know, you're not really trying to analyze what they're saying. That's not what you're doing. But when you go back and listen, like when I heard Flavor's recap or her commentary on my video, I picked up a lot of stuff that I didn't hear, and I was on panel. No, you're not stupid. You're not trying to analyze. What you're hearing is what? My sister was hit by a drunk driver. She's in ICU. But you found them because, your sister was always telling you about YouTube, and she just wanted to let them know. You're not thinking, oh my God, this woman is lying. Oh no, I need to ask her more questions. And then you guys were concerned about Michelle and what she was saying about toast. You guys were trying to give her advice on, not letting her see this message from Michelle. What I think happened was Michelle was threatening her. And this bitch want to run scared. I'm sorry, I said bitch. She wants to run scared, and she wants to come to the internet so you guys can back her up against Michelle. I don't think, look, in my opinion, don't sound like no accident to me. Because if I'm in my room with my sister, you're saying right arm. The sister is saying, well, the sister said right arm. You're saying the left arm. Well, damn, I would know what arm it is because you had a cast all the way down to her elbow, or from her hand up to her elbow, or was it the shoulder down to the elbow? Because that doesn't make any sense to me either. That doesn't make any sense to me either. You've got a cast from either your shoulder to your elbow, and when they do a cast, it comes up past your elbow, not down to. It comes up past your elbow. So I think so, Gypsy. Hi, Ro. Wait a minute. A lot of us didn't believe it. So I heard Flavor say Jen was skeptical. And I guess because Jenny was down in the chat listening, Flavor is up on panel. But Jen said she got her a card, and she had to get more stuff. So she paid, I forgot how much extra it was, so everybody can sign it and send her messages. Girl, you owe people some money. You owe people money. We got people coming up here lying about cancer. They need legal funding, and then paying off shit with that money. Flavor was laughing so. Y'all need to know that these people are liars. And I know everybody's heart is in the right place when they hear something like this. They want to reach out, they want to help people, but everybody should be vetted. And when she said her sister wasn't on the registry, if you call the hospital, let me tell you, so that meant that the tow driver was a psycho killer then. Not only was he drunk and hit her, but they had her in witness protection in the hospital because she wasn't on the registry. That's bullshit. Unless I'm just like, wait a minute. Her sister wasn't on the registry. Most hospitals these days, you have a patient code. Exactly, Flavor. Most hospitals give you a patient code. Okay. When my dad just had his double bypass, well, not just, it'll be 2 years in January. He had double bypass surgery. Okay. We had a patient code that, and if we didn't give the code out, you weren't going to get information. Now, if you just called the front desk and said, hey, I want to send some flowers, but I don't know what room so and so is in, they'll tell you, but they won't give you any updates. They won't ring that room. Keep calling it out, Flavor. I dropped the link. If you want to, anybody want to come up, you can come up. So she's lying. Unless that tow truck driver was not only drunk, but a psychopath maniac that's going to go to the hospital and finish off the job, because you've got one county cop and one city cop there. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now, most hospitals have officers there that are on duty, especially in the emergency room. Don't come to YouTube and lie, because people will start looking. It may be a year, it may be 2 years, it may be the same damn day. But she had to add that part that her sister wasn't on the registry. Why would you have to add that part? Why couldn't you give them a thing so they can send her flowers? But her sister had insurance. Her sister had insurance. And even if you're in an accident, you have a job, you have short-term and long-term disability where you will still be getting a check. Short-term disability, you get about 82 or 83% of your check, which will, that's the gas money you would use to go back and forth to work and buying your lunches and stuff. Long term, you're going to get about 67 or 70% of your check. Okay. So Bella is on life support. Got it. Hi, go get her. And they access the phone. Now, how did the sister access her phone? Did she have a passcode? Most people have a passcode on their phone. Did her sister open her eye and put it there? Did she take her sister's fingerprint and roll it on the phone? How did she know which finger to use to get the phone open? Because after 3 tries, it locks you out. Did anybody ever think about that kind of stuff? Did anybody ever think, How did she get in her sister's phone? Did her sister wake up long enough to say, hey, here's my passcode? I can't. I can't. Just like Bella's friend Con, who knows her passwords for all her social media stuff. I can't. I can't. When I'm listening to this, Moonlight Skies, hello. You never believed that story either. I'm getting my facts straight, girl. I'm doing it. I am doing it. I'm just like, how would they know? How would you know? And then what are you doing? Are you waiting for Flavor to go live? Flavor, did they call you and say, hey, I need you to go live because I need to come up and talk about my sister who's in ICU, who was hit by a psychopath, maniac, drunk tow truck driver, that we've got police outside my sister's door just in case he wants to finish off the job? I can't. I can't with y'all. And when Flavor was replaying this and she's listening and she's like, I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid. I feel dumb, y'all. I'm like, oh my God. No, no. It's time to snap out of it and eat. How long did it take her to come up on panel after she got out the hospital? And I'm asking for a reason. There's a lady on TikTok, okay? Lady on TikTok that said that she was on a ventilator for 2 weeks. This happened in our community a few, 2021 when I was moving here. Flavor, I'm going to tell you, this happened to me. This woman used to be in our community, and all of a sudden her mother started sending me messages on her account that she was in a hospital, she was on life support and all this stuff. And she sent me this picture, which nobody really ever saw her, but but she always had this avatar up, but it was so far away. So we're thinking, we're praying for her. I think they had a GoFundMe. Okay. So her mother is telling me that, that she was on life support and all this stuff. So then all of a sudden, I started getting messages from her the day she woke up. Okay. Then she called me on IG. Not one time did I think in my head, oh my God, this is strange. But I said the same thing. She and her mother sounds just alike. She came up on my panel, everything. I'm like, oh my God, you guys sound just alike. And yeah, that's the Bella with the accent, sweet potato. So she calls me the day that she woke up. I'm not thinking, hey, she shouldn't sound like herself after being intubated for like a week. Well, 4 days. And I didn't think about it. It took Down the Rabbit Hole News. We're driving here to Washington State, and she's asking me, and I'm on the phone talking to her. I went, oh my God, I feel so fucking stupid. I feel so stupid. People were donating to this GoFundMe. My mom, and I'm saying, hey, I'll refund you guys this money. They were like, no. This woman called me. It took Down the Rabbit Hole News to say, Heidi. And I went, oh my God. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. I wasn't paying attention. There is no way you can call me and sound like yourself when you're just waking up out of a coma, coming off of life support. Everybody knows when Sherry was intubated and she came, she couldn't talk. We were sitting on IG. She would call us, and she kept trying to talk, but she couldn't talk. She was crying. She thought she was going to die. And it never occurred to me, because the only thing I thought of was, oh my God, this girl has young kids. That's the only thing I thought of. Her mother came up and she was upset, and we're going to do GoFundMe's. People do this all the time because they know that people have a giving heart. And they know that when push comes to shove, no matter how somebody feels about somebody, they're going to do what they can to help that family. These people come up on here with these lies. Now, when I'm listening to Flavor and Tobo last night, I was typing in the chat, bullshit, bullshit. I was doing the same thing in George's chat, listening to the lies that were coming out of Geneva's mouth and the lies that were coming out of Amber C's mouth. So it was just crazy. She lied. Point blank, period. I don't know this lady. I just listened to her sister and what she was saying. Well, her sister self, we're going to call her sister self because she's her sister self. She was lying. And I know everybody that donated must feel a certain type of way that you took advantage of the way of people's giving nature. So I'm going to challenge you to show the proof that you were in a hospital, that you were hit by a drunk driver. I want you to show the proof that you were in a hospital, you were hit by a drunk driver, and you were in, well, I'm sorry, you couldn't have been in a coma because they were waking you up to feed you. Shit is crazy. Go back and listen to that shit. Thank you. Hi, Jen's mama. How you doing? You feel blocked? Her twin is named Gage. I'm serious. This is bad. When you come online, you lie like that. Karma will always bite you in your ass. Hi, Cosmic. That's what I said. It's not limited, but you can't. Normally in ICU, depends on the hospital and the situation. I know my dad had his own room for a little bit. And then when his vitals got better, they moved him to another room. But until they can put him in his own room, he was in a room with someone else. When my mom had her situation going on, they couldn't make us leave that room. There was a sofa over there, and they already knew we weren't going to leave my mom in that hospital with those people when she wasn't able to care for herself. And you never know what these people are going to be doing. We took turns sleeping in that room on that leather or whatever thing that was that we slept on. We were there. Now, I'm not saying, well, that's what I was saying that she was. I'm saying she lied. Her sister wasn't hit by a drunk driver. She wasn't in ICU. None at all. You had two cops there. That made no sense. If she can't talk but you know that she hears you, what are the cops waiting for? Because they got the accident report. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Because I said, here's the thing. I said that Bella is a mod for Amber. And they were saying, Amber, could you please remove Bella's wrench? I'm just done. You're smoking the devil's lettuce. And I'm glad you got to question. And it may seem rude at the time to question stuff, but you have to. You didn't see me going, okay, let's do a GoFundMe for Bella. What's Bella's Cash App? Hell no. Girl, when Debbie loves to chat, used to be in my chat all the time because supposedly she knew the family of the Murdaghs and all this stuff. Um, all of a sudden, she was supposed to be. I got a message from her daughters that she was in the hospital. And if you guys remember, I was on my live. I said, guys, please pray for Debbie. I said, this doesn't sound good. And the daughters were hitting me up. Now, before then, the husband was dying. The family, all of the family came to say their goodbyes because he was in a hospital bed in the house. And we would always say, then all of a sudden, they both were in the hospital. The husband was on hospice. All of a sudden, Debbie was fine. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Her daughters were hitting me on IG. Then I hear she's got sundowners. I'm like, really? She seems to be in every chat. I mean, when the sun go down, you're not supposed to remember nothing. You're kind of disoriented. You don't know where you are or anything else. I'm just like, really? These are the lies this woman used to tell me. Because all of a sudden, her daughter started hitting me up. Her sister allegedly died. Wait a minute, I heard that. So, wait a minute. And then I heard Flavor say that she told everybody that her sister didn't have kids. So now her sister died. So when did her sister die? I'm sorry. I'm not lying. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. Her sister died. I heard Flavor say that. Are you guys kidding me? That's like people that actually die, that die to get away from people. Okay, so when did her sister die? Yep, you have to have a code. But if you call, you want to send flowers, they'll tell you yes, and they won't give you the room number. I take that back. They won't give you the room number, but they will get you to the flower department. You would tell them the name, and then the flower department would take the flowers to the room. So I misspoke on that part, but they won't give you the name. They'll send you over there, and all they're going to do is look in the system. Now, unless her sister was in witness protection or witless protection, that's the only time. Or unless you're a celebrity, you go to the hospital, they got VIP suites in the hospitals, guys. Yes, they do. And they're always going to be in there under another name. So was her sister in the hospital under another name? That's the Bella Marie from Australia. Somebody sent me a message the other day. Did I hear about ski mask? Because somebody was saying, I don't know who said it, to be honest. I don't. They just asked me, uh, did I know and how could they reach Amber? And I'm like, on her here's what I said. I said her email is on her channel. I never even bothered to ask Amber about that. It did he really die or something? What, die or something? I don't know who said it. So anyway, I'm trying to see, but I want to talk about this whole situation with George too. Motherfucker, you tell the sky blue, but you have to look because you know they lie. They open her eyes with a phone. That motherboard is going to get you every time. Okay, because she had to send her motherboard off. I'm like, wait a minute, what? She had everything on her phone. Wait a minute. Okay, so I I wonder if they open. Okay, anyway. Yesterday, George did a live. And so you guys don't really know what's going on our side of town, right? Let me just share this with you guys really quick because I want you to hear something and I'm going to explain this to you guys. Oh, I don't want the extra camera. I don't want the extra camera. I don't want it. It was lost in. Y'all are so mean. Oh, okay, he's still alive. Thank you. Why would people say this guy is deceased? Okay, this is George. This is I am George. He's over here. George is sassy as shit. So yesterday, well, a couple of weeks back, that was a live done. Okay, we found out about people in this community having a spreadsheet. Okay, with our names and stuff on it. Our jobs, whatever else, no one is seeing this. And I'm going to say this right now. I don't think either Brooke or Maria should have had that list. For what reason? Why give it to other people? So they can have other people's information too? Okay, so Ski just posted 6 hours ago. I don't think either one of them should have the list. So no, it's not right for either one of them to have that list. When it Also, not long after Toast wreck, she went onto Bot's channel under another name and flashed hundreds of people because Bot was talking about Jenny. And the bitch accident. Oh my God. Tobo, do you have that? Oh my God. I'm sorry. Oh my God. What? Oh my God. That's just the only two that admitted to it being said. Yeah, I know. Pain, I know. But they openly said that they sent it to Brooke, okay? And they said they sent it to Maria. I don't care who it was sent to. It should have never been a list. It should have never been given out. Okay. But I want you guys to hear this. And this is what floored me. And I was so mad in George's yesterday. I didn't know what to fucking do. I was so mad in George's chat yesterday.
With you, Sophie, this is what I'm thinking. It's a win-win for them because if you don't fight those strikes, eventually they're going to take your channel down. If you do fight the strike.
So they struck Habanero's channel, which she has another one, because she was putting up stuff about Maria. Maria wants us to tell Habanero, stop. I'm not. I give no fucks. I give no fucks. You're sitting there trying to dig in this woman's information, trying to find out who she is, putting out fake information about who she is, and you want us to tell her to stop. Fuck no, won't do it. Don't care. Not my fight. Don't care.
They're going to get your information. So, you see what I'm saying?
And that's what they did to George.
That's kind of how I feel.
And he used an old address. And they went digging to find him. Not only did they dig to find him, Flavor, you may want to hear this, but they were passing around his father's obituary, looking up his brother's information that has nothing to. George is not, he's not beating on people. He's not doing that. Oh, I hope Flavor plays that. I really do. But you're digging on George's information, passing out his brother's pulling his brother's FOIA that has nothing to do with George on the internet. George didn't bring his family to the internet. You guys went digging to find it. All because George was making fun of the bee. Okay? George fights back. I heard when who played it? No, George said last night that Maria was saying that he brought up her husband first. No, that is not the chain of events. You said that his father used to beat his mother. You also said he had mental health in his family. That's why his dad unalived himself. No, George's father had a tumor that the doctors couldn't do anything about, that was sitting on his lungs, and he couldn't take it anymore. That's not mental health. But you went digging.
My advice would be pull a George. Like, give him a fake name, a fake email address, use a fake address, everything fake. Keep switching it. Don't use nothing
They
real.
even went to find his high school.
Ask high IQ of their me. Let's see. She
I'm
sent
also hearing from my closest, nearest, and dearest that could be Reagan. But anyway, go ahead.
you sent Jules's YouTube grooming videos to George so that George could post them.
And listen, Geneva never sent me.
Grooming videos?
The grooming videos.
Oh, you mean the ones that got posted everywhere?
Yes, that you sent to George.
No, George already had them.
I also have.
Now listen, did y'all hear that? Geneva never sent me that video of the grooming video. Amber never sent me those.
Now we know his nephew unalived himself. We don't know why. George never said. And we know his dad. But that was way before George came on YouTube.
I never had them. I only saw them because Brooke played the video on her channel. That's how that happened. And that's why I kept saying, yeah, this is a setup. They're trying to set me up. I never had those videos. I never talked to I think I spoke to Geneva in DMs once when she was saying somebody was doxing her family in the chat.
I want to
That
get
is
to the
the
part
only
when
way.
you're talking about
That's the only conversation
doxing her.
when she was.
Hold on.
No, no. You and your friends are trying to frame me. I actually have proof.
That is
not
the
me.
biggest fucking Brooke.
I
I sent
believe
you
you.
proof of that.
Anyhow, I'm not going to stay up here and fight with Geneva as she lies and sits in her apartment in Tigard, Oregon.
Oh,
Not the one with Mr. Wilson
right.
Chow.
Keep threatening. Keep threatening.
Oh.
You want me to talk about?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Now,
That week,
she said Geneva's in Tigard, Oregon. Okay. Geneva got upset because she said she was doxing her. But if that's not your place where you live, that's not doxing you. But you had no problem doxing other people. You had no problem digging into other people's private lives. But when it's done to you, you don't like it. This is the shit that I have a problem with.
I thought everybody was against me. I was like, oh my God, everybody's setting me up. I was like, I could have went to like McDonald's or somewhere. I'm like, why did he ask me for exact change? That is a setup. Why are you asking me for card?
And if y'all don't follow George, check out George's channel. He's funny as shit.
Butter?
No,
Talk about your no.
Geneva,
Let's talk
I've been
about
there
your
now.
No,
About it.
you're not doing that. I'm
But
sorry.
you can sit here and dox me.
No, but I've got
You can sit there and dox her. But this is the same woman that called the police to Brooke's house, knowing that Brooke's son was having a sleepover, saying that Brooke was drunk and she's hearing noises from next door. The same woman who did that with children, not only Brooke's son, but Brooke's son's friends were in the house. The same woman that called Vault's ex-husband after you had a look at this man's record and knew what he did to her, knew what he did to that child. And yes, it was you because you didn't realize that Volt's husband works in IT. Did you? No, but if you would have looked, you would have knew that. He traced your ass. The same woman, but the minute you say or you potentially say where she lives at, she has a problem with it. The fuck?
No, Geneva, I've got empathy for things, and no, ma'am, no.
This shit is sad.
Yeah. But see, when the paging JY account had came,
Oh, she doxed Kirsten's kid
first
too? I
there was
didn't
the
know
bee's
that.
knees. That one disappeared,
All right,
and then
Chelsea.
paging JY came up.
They ran
They
amok
never
through this
expected
community. I never even spoke to, well, I was used to be in a group chat with Geneva way back when that shit happened with JY and she supposedly called his best friend who, and I flat out said, I don't think he would lie about that. And I remember Yahoo asked me, who would that be? I said, I don't know. It could be somebody, that lady he went to, that used to live there. I'm not sure who it is. But you went through all of that to track him down and to say that his friend was upset because she wasn't in a coma. So then JY had to post the photos. You've been running amok in this damn community for years. And you said you did it because you wanted to get back. I didn't do anything to you. Vault didn't do anything to you. Girl, it doesn't make any sense. Did Kirsten do anything to you? Did all of these people, what did they do to you that you had to get revenge on them? Pain? Oh, she started out keeping See, I was a mod for John Yates. Just like I was a mod for Bombshell. A mod for Bombshell. Dang, I couldn't even talk. Kirsten's medical record too. How did she get Kirsten's child's medical records? Joshie went live about it like a year ago. Oh my God.
that they never expected TPOs to go.
And she's supposedly a nurse with stage 4 cancer.
They
for
was
4
doing
years.
that to bully and harass me so that I would drop that. To be honest with you, nobody should ever be okay with Jenny. Jenny should be iced out. She should be ran off YouTube.
Way, no, Jose. And don't dox her, Amber. Stop.
So don't dox her, Amber. Don't do that. Don't dox her, Amber. But you can dox everybody else. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't hear Amber putting out her address. I heard a city and a state, which she said she doesn't live there. But you can dox everybody else. You can make all of these police calls. You can sign people up for dating sites. You can sign people up for all kinds of shit. And the thing is, I still don't get. Amber C called George from her real phone number. Question is, where did you get George's information from? You went digging. You went digging. I've never asked for George's number. George has never asked for my number. Anytime I need to talk to George, it's on IG. You went digging. And I've known George for quite some time.
No, she just, the only reason I'm saying that is because here, before I joined, she was telling you all, oh, I didn't move out. I wasn't evicted. She wasn't evicted. She moved out because she was going to get evicted.
No,
it was
I wasn't.
A small claims case. It was a small claims case is the case that Anne went in and was.
Here she goes again, talking about real life shit.
There she goes again, talking about real life shit. But you put out people's real life shit. Do you not understand that? Does that not sink in your head that you put out people's real life shit? You did that. You, the two of you did that.
Ann already did the whole thing.
And you're over here repeating. Amber, who posted my son in his underwear on Reddit?
Still don't answer
I
that.
do not know. I used to think it was a particular person. Now I would actually like to talk to that person that was accused of it, because now I'm wondering if it's somebody that's...
They accused PMR of doing it. That's why PMR came back. They accused PMR of doing that, and that's why she came back online. Now they've dug into PMR's information. They've contacted PMR's husband's job. They've the bolo that she says that she never had a bolo. Let me read this bolo that was put out by PMR's job because of the shit she was doing. Hold on. Calling PMR's job, doing this, sending all kinds of shit. Let me get to PMR. Let me get this bolo. And I gotta retract, I gotta redact some information. So once I redact it, I will post it. She herself had a bolo. Be on the lookout. That's what I can't stand. You do it to other people, but you don't want it done to you. And that is so fucked up. Hold on. PMR sent me the damn bolo, and I'm trying to find it right now. Hold on. Well, I'm going to redact it anyway, and then I'm going to post it. She told me I can post it, even though she's not there anymore. She told me I can post it, but just redact it. And I told her I would before I post it. So let me... Whoo. Oh, God. So much, so much, so much, so much. And God damn it. God diggity dawn. Oh, she found a filter. She found the Darcy filter. She sent me all these pictures. That shit is funny. I'm gonna have to start using that Darcy filter. Hold on a second. Where's that damn bolo? I gotta send her a message just to send it to me so I can have it right at my fingertips, because I didn't take a screenshot of it. And the messages between us is just crazy. Plants, swimming pool. That pool looks nice. Jesus. Okay, here we go. I found it. Oh, damn it. Okay, here's the... God damn it. Here's the... I found it, and then I lost it again. Okay, here's the bolo. It says, "Good morning." I'm not going to say her name. "I'm sending you this email to confirm that a bolo was issued at your place of employment," not saying it, "in January of 2024. You were contacted via email by a woman named, you know who. She stated in her email that she wanted to let you know that she knew where you worked. To confirm this knowledge, she shared your birth name, which was confidential to most who know you. You came to me, senior vice president of blah, 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 at the time to share your concerns about a pattern of stalking by this woman. We contacted our IT director, gave his name, which I understand that she actually called his name out on the live before, and we blocked all known email addresses tied to this woman. At the same time, you and I met with the C-suite blank. You and I met with the C-suite blank at the place, and we worked with our security officer to place a bolo for you know who to ensure that she not be allowed on the work property for any reason. During this time, a matter of 3 to 4 weeks, we had our security officer escort you to the office from your car in the mornings and to your car after work each evening. I will be posting this. Let me take a screenshot so I don't lose it again. Since you said there was never a bolo on you, your name and everything is here, okay? There was a bolo issued, okay, by her job for you threatening her, sending emails. Shit is crazy.
You think
Right
it,
on your channel.
did
I
you
was
think it,
told
Oh, you know damn well it was not.
well, I actually have a picture here of your Brooke of your baby son that Geneva sent me.
Now, why would they have a picture of Brooke's baby son? Why would I'm gonna fast forward that? Why? If you're not digging into somebody's life, you're not on their Facebook, you're not on their stuff, you're not in their family stuff. Why are you doing this? For what reason?
Was it Jules? Because I
Right.
sent it to people to give to Jules.
Oh, hold
Yeah.
on.
trying to be?
There's November 30th, Saturday,
You had
November.
pictures of that, not me. You.
No, and I said, "What is
Yeah.
the photo?" And you said, "I don't know, something she put on IG that someone put on Reddit." It's like the hospital picture, Brooke, of your baby.
Oh, that is
I have that.
Oh,
Jules nor Maria did any of the things that George is going to court against them for.
I don't know what
See
Maria.
that? Never got an answer. Never got an answer. Because you know why? She admitted that Jules gave her that information for George. They admitted it.
And Jules' involvement is. I know Geneva's involvement.
I know your.
And I believe that in 110%. I believe that. I said it. I believe we know those two evil sisters over there teamed up. And then I believe they went and got Geneva. Geneva did most of it and brought in Amber C to help finish this off. That's what I believe. I'm sorry, Amber C seems more credible
She does.
than Geneva. Geneva won't even admit that she was evicted. Like, we had a witness there, like a live witness there.
And paging Mr. Yates.
You know what? It's
I
funny.
have DMs. I have DMs between you and people.
I
As paging
I-
Mr. Yates. They
I
were
have-
your
I
conversation.
wouldn't trust any DMs. I wouldn't trust any type of paperwork they try to show. I wouldn't trust anything because we know they doctor everything.
With people. I will confirm with those people that they came from you.
No.
And the thing is, okay, the people who she wants to confirm with is Jules and Maria. Like, that literally just does not make sense.
And just because you
Yes,
have a
I can.
screenshot doesn't mean it came from me.
Okay, well, same thing. Just because you have a screenshot
Your
doesn't
finger
mean it
pointing?
came from me.
You see it? No real
I
answer.
can prove who
They
sent the
only
screenshot.
admitted to. They only admitted to what they did, that we knew they did. They didn't give you any other pressing stuff that everybody, except for the spreadsheet and the names, and they wanted to get revenge. That shit is crazy. Same thing when I heard Paul, when I heard E11 playing Paul the other day. He was fearful of his life, but he came on my panel. He was so happy that the FBI went to Jules's house, well, to the B's house. Why didn't you have the FBI go to JY's house? Since you were able to get them over to the B's house, why couldn't you get them to John's house? Why? People are sick. Sick. They go real life for what? YouTube.
I can prove the screenshots came from you.
Did
So you need to stop.
And again, neither one of them, nobody sent me nothing. Nobody sent me nothing.
So they dug all into this man's background, his family's information, everything. Everything. For what reason? Because he was having a back and forth with the B. Instead of letting them go back and forth and do the shit that they were doing, everybody feels the need to get involved. And they have to escalate the shit. Exactly. They want to admit to anything. Anything. Narcissists always seems to find each other. They do. They find each other. They latch on to each other. I don't know what the issues are. I have no idea why you feel the need that you have the right to dig into people's stuff. But when it's done to you, you get upset, and you have no right to get upset.
Lying about being pissed at me.
Did you text peekaboo bitch with a knife?
That would be Mr. Howdy, but okay.
They drove
know
around
what?
this man's house. They took a picture of
Mind
his
you,
house with his new solar
They
panel.
did not expect that
everything.
RO to go through in July. That's when the story changed again
And
for
he's
them.
right.
That's why I'm like, I don't really believe anything y'all are saying. Y'all are trying to set me up to confuse me, so when I go to court, I look stupid and sound dumb. But I seen the DMs that they had. They were scared. There was a plan between 3 of them to run from the ROs.
There was.
And
y'all be surprised the screenshots that are being given out and being sent.
No.
And they can't get to
I have
so they'll send them to me or a couple other people and ask us to pass them to George because he won't accept them on his page. And I don't blame him.
And trust me, soon this will all make sense. It's all going to make sense. And Brooke, they sat on this panel and they lied to you. They lied to you. And that's why I'm saying, like, they were on that Zoom call.
And I told that to Brooke. I put that comment
September
there.
30th court date,
I said
they were on the Zoom call. They knew what was going on. And by the time this had happened, they already knew how to spin a story to confuse the rest of that's what I'm saying. This was a setup. It all was a setup.
It's fun. But I do have this message between you and Anne where you straight up tell her that I'm not paging Mr. Yates.
And neither one of them said that they were paging Mr. Yates. I'm gonna stick with George on that one. I believe that it was someone totally different.
So do you think Maria wouldn't have been pissed off about that? So
where she says, I want to ask a favor. It's just your opinion. Do you think for a second Amber...
So this is what people have time to do.
Months. And so I loved her.
So Flavor, and I mean, you guys, the same shit that's going on over in the DC is the shit that's going on in our community right now. Still going on. George was just in court. Don't know how that's going to turn out, but he did announce yesterday that he went back to the court to file an RO against Maria. He said that this is not going to be just at an RO point. He's going to carry this further. This man spent over $1,000 to get a company to look and see where his information was being pulled from. They use well, if you guys don't know, I'm not going to tell you, but he paid this company money to find out where his stuff was being pulled from. If you can't go back and forth with each other on the internet with words, there is no sense in going and digging into people's stuff unless you want them to dig into yours. Then I understand that Joy said he had talked to Geneva one time because she said her family members were being doxxed in the chat. How would anybody know that's our family members? We don't go digging. But you think it's okay to dig on other people and put their family members down there. You're the one that called on JY and said you were a nurse and that you were concerned for him. That's all on the foyer they pulled. That was your voice. This is the sick shit that people have time to do. That is the sick shit that people have time to do. It's just the internet, people. It's just the internet. If you can't go back and forth, if you can't say, okay, I'm going to be the bigger person, I'm going to let this shit go. Or if you can't respond on the internet, why? Why? I don't get it. I just don't. Again, that's just my opinion. I know it's Halloween time. I know you guys are going to be out there trick-or-treating. I'm not. Didn't she use a fake name when she lied and said she was a nurse? Well, yeah. I just can't anymore with people. I can't. You don't like it done to you. You don't like lies being put out on you. You don't like it. Why do it to other people? Why? That's what I don't get. You don't like it done to you. Don't do it to others. Don't. You don't like people digging into your shit. Don't dig into other people's shit. Oh, yeah. I remember when she said that her boss, a doctor, was calling Brooks Hospital to get her. I'm like, wait a minute. So a doctor in another state, because they kept saying that Brooke was pulling information about JY, or somebody was pulling information about JY, about his medical stuff. And the doctor was going to call another hospital out of state. So in case you guys don't know, your portal is not transferred from hospital to hospital, or, well, state to state. It's not. It's not. It's not. Just because you might be in one system in this state doesn't mean that you're in the system in another state. It's not like a pharmacy. So I am totally shocked at all the shit that goes on. And then you want to cry foul when it's done to you. I've never dug on anybody unless I'm working on a case that's on the news, a cold case or whatever else, and I'm looking to see if they have a criminal history, that kind of shit. But you want to know who somebody is because they're talking shit on you. Are we serious here? You got to go digging because someone on the internet is talking shit about you and responding to the shit that you said about them. Does that make sense to anybody? Or is it just me? Or am I the crazy one? I think I'm the crazy one. But anyway, I am going to go. Savage, are you going to go live this weekend? Because I am ready to laugh again. Joyce does really good lives where we laugh and laugh. He plays music. He cracks me up when he's in a good mood and he's laughing. But what he's been through right now, it's sad to know that we have people, actually have people that'll do this and think it's okay. And now you want to make excuses and you still can't tell anybody what George did to you. You can't tell anybody what George did to you. Nothing. You can't tell. What did he do to you? Nothing. Nothing at all. You just wanted to be a part of the mess. You just had to put yourself in the mess. I know, girl. I know. He was going to go live on Rumble and he couldn't get Rumble to work. So Rumble was giving him a hard time. But again, people just need to think. If it's done to me, I wouldn't like it if it's done to me. So why would I do it to someone else? And that's just something that they really have to think. Don't do it to others and they won't do it to you. So again, I appreciate all of you being here. Be safe out there tonight if you're going to go out with the kids. Don't be egging nobody's houses. Don't be throwing oranges or eggs at people's toilet paper people housing, because toilet paper is getting high, okay? And I only use Sherman Essentials, okay? That's what I like. I don't like the dyes and the perfumes and all of that shit. Oh, you were tired. Savage, go live tonight. Oh, it's been a rough... Well, Savage, you can call me. Okay. Hello, how are you? How are you? Go Jays, go. I don't know if you guys were aware, but Selfie Queen Cindy, Bliss Chris, and JJ will be doing They're drawing, I think next week coming up. They're going to be doing their drawing. And when was the last time Halloween fell on a Friday? Jesus, a Friday. It is. It costs. But I remember when we were younger, we used to egg houses. Oh, my uncle had us doing all kinds of shit. Y'all got to remember, I grew up with my uncles. And we used to go around egging. We never toilet paper, just eggs. Because, our grandfather, he had a lot of chickens. So we would go egging houses and shit, egging cars. Oh, Lord. Those were the days. There you go, Wendy. Don't tell no lies about me, and I won't tell no truths about you. There we go. I think Amber must have fallen asleep. There we go. Don't do that. I know she was supposed to be trying to go get some steroids or a shot or something because her voice is just about gone. But again, Texas girl, I'm going to wait for you to come live so that you can address all these things and make sure you have everything together, because if not, Amber's going to replay that call again. We're going to just go over and over and over. This year, Halloween fell on the weekend. Me and Ghetto Boys trick-or-treating. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hi, Kimmy. How are you? Now, let me tell you the funniest thing I heard. I got into John's late, and I forgot to rewind to go back to where Jen was at. But I heard he was on panel because she was on panel because my sister told me. When I went in, I heard John say that the B was the Section 8 version of Brooke, and he went to the whatever aisle it was out in a grocery store. What did he say? The non-value. I forgot how I was done. I was done. Savage robbing little kids with cash. Sad, no Halloween party on here this Brooke year, so couch concerts for me. No, Chantel's gonna do, I think she's doing a Halloween party. Brooke does normally do, maybe E11 might do one. You're right. We don't have a Halloween. Savage, you have to go live tonight after the kids finish trick-or-treating. Oh, we don't have a Halloween party. Oh, my goodness. I came in late. Yeah, well, it's gone now. Yes, I heard he was struck. That shit was funny. Somebody must have it. Somebody had to record it. Hi, Aries. Somebody had to record that. Maybe George did. No, I doubt if George recorded it. So, you know what? John may have it in his StreamYard. John probably still has it in his StreamYard. Oh, okay, so Brooke is doing a Halloween party tonight. Okay, so Brooke, okay, Payne said, Brooke said she was going to do a Halloween party tonight. Someone definitely has to go live. That's been a tradition now for a while where Brooke actually goes live, isn't it? That's really been a tradition now. Okay, so we need to hold on a second. I'm looking to see if Brooke's got a live set up. Hold on a second, guys. Let me go look. Hold on. Let me see if Brooke has a live set up. Because I know she goes trick-or-treating with her son and her husband. 90 Days on Blast. Hold on. I just want to laugh tonight. I just want to laugh. This shit has been too heavy. And it makes you dark. Okay, I don't see a live set up yet. I don't see one set up yet. I'll send her a message and see if she's going to go live, but I don't see one set up. And I'm trying to see who else may have a live set up right now that's going to be going live tonight. Somebody that we know that's going to make us laugh. Joy should have did a live tonight if Brooke wasn't going to go live. I don't see one. I don't see one, guys. Sorry. Anne didn't say anything. We see happy Halloween, everyone. Hope everyone has a great night and kids everywhere full of joy and excitement. Stay safe, kids, especially in Miami. There's another danger. Anne. I'm sorry. I can't. I see Vegas Valley. Oh, shit. Vegas Valley is going live tonight. He says, Vegas Valley Community Watch Halloween live stream. They hate to see Vegas Valley Community Watch win. Who the F is Jules? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's true. So he's going live at 5 o'clock my time, which is his time too, because he's in Vegas. Oh, shit. So that's 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Okay, Tuesday. They're going to do the drawing on Tuesday. Oh, let me get Hatamaya before we get out of here. I'm going to make us laugh. Let me get Hatamaya before we get out of here. He dropped a really funny video the other day, and is he not on YouTube anymore? Is Hatamaya not on YouTube anymore? Or is he just on IG? I don't see him on YouTube. Wait a minute. Who came into Jen's chat today? Wait a minute. Who came into Jen's chat today? Hold on. I'm going to drop the link. I need to know. Hold on. Let me drop the link. Somebody come up and tell me, please, 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 please come up and tell me what happened. Who went into Jen's chat today? Search. Hold on. Let me see. Hatamaya. Jules did? Oh. Shit. No. Vegas went into Jen's chat today, okay? She came in mad about Vegas Valley. He was live with Jen. Why doesn't Jen have her blocked? We extended the charity drive giveaway until next Tuesday. We will pick a winner. She was triggered big time. Oh, I need to go watch Jen's live. Did Jules go on? Did the B go on panel? Oh my. Oh, I need to see this. Hold on a second. Let me show you guys this. I don't know if Hatamaya is still on YouTube because when I put his name in, his channel didn't come up. Okay, hold on.
If I ain't got my stamps by November 3rd, I'm rolling up the Big W cart full of food and I'm out the door. Got nothing left here. Kids wild, fridge empty. My man got my back teeth or no teeth.
Hello, government. Yes, I just got a very credible threat from a reliable source, and I need you guys to unshut the shutdown, all right? Yes, if you don't release those stamps, it's going to be a stampede. You hear me? Well, I tell you what, you don't worry about why I'm yelling because it's... Hello?
Dead homies. If I ain't got my stamps...
Oh, my God. But this one is... Here's my...
Methany, what you calling my phone for, girl? They cut them food stamps off. I knew you was finna hit me up soon.
I need somebody to cash out $20 for me so I can go in and get my food. That's it. That's all I'm asking. And everybody's just like messing around.
Hell no, you ain't finna play me. I already saw that little Barbie doll they got out of you, girl. Y'all know you getting some money off of that, some percentages or some royalties or something. This is probably all type of busted light bulbs around that house.
From the Real Rig series, it's Methany Bethany, the fashion doll with a past that's anything but pristine.
She's kind of a mess, but we love her.
Her skin tells the story, and so do those missing teeth. Run the streets or crash in the motel room backdrop while she does things for quick cash.
She even comes with a little baggie.
So that, wait a minute, he has one that I want you guys to see where he is actually dancing. And, oh, I think this is it. Okay, here we go. So they just beat to the ground. And it made it a gospel song. That's why it is fine. I love him. I really do. He makes what the hell?
Muda minha história, ressuscita os meus sonhos, transforma minha vida e faz milagre.
Wait a minute, this one is funny. Wait a minute. This one. I think it's this one.
Al Gang, what it do? I ran across a very disturbing Instagram account by this mother and her children. Okay, and I need to preface this video by saying this. My main concern is for the well-being and the welfare of these children.
That's right.
I'm making this video so y'all can share it out. Because there's no location or no information, no name, anything to indicate who this person exactly is. So I need this video to be shared out so we can get the children the help that they need. Because these are very unsafe, unkept living situations that these kids are living in. What appears to be the kids playing in feces and food, and feces smeared on the wall. There's a video of her showing a little bit of the kids' bottom half, and we know how these weirdos is on this internet out here, okay? The mother is making videos, going around, being high in the house, all of that other stuff while this ruckus and this mess is going on. Kids eating food off of dirty floors, all of that stuff, okay? And she's the one recording these videos and uploading them like it's not a problem and commenting to people in the comments trying to defend her lack of parenting. And I know it's her in some of the videos that even if she don't show her face, because you can see her little hair in the shadows. She got the little locks. My main concern is to try to get the kids the help that they need, because this is not okay. We know it takes a lot for them to actually take the kids. It's almost like they don't care even. So if they end up taking the kids, we know that there's something very detrimental going on in this situation. If they just come get some supervision, make her do some counseling, parenting classes, whatever the case may be. But there is no indication of where she lives at or what her name is. This video needs to be spread out to ensure that we get the proper people over to her house and to check on the well-being of these children. This is her page right here. If anybody knows her, good. If not, share this video. Let's get the attention to this video that it needs and deserves, so we can get the proper people over there so they can check on this situation. All right, hey to make out.
All right,
Al Gang, what it do? I ran across a very disturbing Instagram account by this.
He did another one, and this is her threatening the father.
Kevin, get off my bed. Get off my bed. You're being disrespectful. Get off my bed.
This is her threatening the kids.
Check it out your mom. What is wrong with you?
Because that's technically disrespecting magic. Because in my head right now, I've already given you about 50 stabs. Get off my bed.
50 stabs.
And to be with you, that's disrespectful as fuck and it stinks. Get off my bed. I'll take 50 other niggas other than you. On God, I swear to God, and that the X be shown. Get off my bed. Anyways, after Janice came to me and let me know there was another woman kissing the lips I was kissing my daughters, I'm really gonna need you to like get the fuck off my, my laying situation. She came with tears in her eyes.
Do you see?
You saw it. Oh God, crazy woman sign, baby. I'll get that shit tattooed on my chest. But seriously, no, I don't need cleaning supplies. You just told me I'm moving in 2 weeks, and I might end up in the woods while you take my daughters to go somewhere else. And I just told you that I'll just pick the woods closest to my daughter so I can lay in there so I can be next to my daughter. You ask for me if you can take my daughters somewhere else so you can see. Then I say my daughter's not going anywhere without my presence being there. So if my daughter's going somewhere, I have to be there. So make it fucking make sense. I already said that shit months, creeps ago, and I don't really like to repeat myself. I'm gonna need to go. I'm gonna need you to go do your shit outside. You're not gonna do it on my bed for sure. One thing my Janice never do is lie. And she came with tear in her eyes. So I'm gonna need you up and.
So this is her living conditions, and I will be sharing this out. I'm gonna video record it, and I will be putting it out on my community under my videos and everything else, and I'm going to share it on TikTok, which I'm sure he has too, but I will reshare it on TikTok, and I'm going to reshare it on IG. So that's the one that I meant to show earlier this morning, but this is disgusting. So I will see you guys later somewhere around. Somewhere. I'll be in somebody's chat somewhere. You guys have a great, great Halloween, a great Friday, and I will check you guys out later. Bye, guys.